Hi everyone, I am Deshonda and I will be doing my presentation on who is who. These are the contributors to the theories of evolution and their contributions. First person I will be talking about is Charles Lyell. Charles Lyell was known as the father of geology. He was born in 1797. Observed and documented how natural processes changed Earth's landscapes and used this to calculate Earth's age. Also developed the idea of unificism, which is the geological process of explaining how the present is the key to understanding the past related to the Earth's features. He collected lots and lots of geological evidence to back up this idea that the Earth is millions of years old. The next person I will be talking about is Al-Jahiz. Al-Jahiz was a well-known, prominent Arab naturalist and writer. He wrote books about zoology. His most famous one was the Book of Animals. This taught the environmental conditions were a driving factor in organisms being different from one another as they develop traits to survive in their environment. Um, Aljois also explained various animal species and their behaviors. This is inspires scholars today in their pursuit of knowledge and their understanding of how to observe and use critical thinking for their observations. The next person I will be talking about is Thomas Malthus. He published his most famous work in 1798, um, describing the principles of population. He was known for the theory that population growth will always tend to outrun the food supply, and the betterment of humankind is impossible without strict limits or reproduction. The next person I will be talking about is George Cuvier. George was known as the father of modern day paleontology. He provided evidence for extinction and proposed extinction happened through catastrophism, which is the theory that changes in the Earth's crust during geological history has changed due to sudden violence and unexpected events. The next person I will be talking about is Bishop James Ussher. He's from Ireland. He was born in 1624. He was known for his calculation and claim regarding the biblical timeline of events. He added up lifespans in the Bible to estimate age on the earth through October 22nd, 4004. Not correct, but the first effort in this observation. The next person I will be talking about is Cornelius Linnaeus. He was known for binomial nomenclature taxonomy. This is a formal system used to name species. He created the first scientific classification of plants and animals. This simplified the naming system scientists use to describe billions of species on Earth. The next person I will be discussing is Lamarck. Lamarck was a zoologist. He believed that life evolved from simple to then gradually transforming to a more complex extinction, and due to the environment and the internal forces. Um, he also believed that animals improve themselves over time. He provided a model for how physical traits pass from parents to offspring, though this model was wrong. The next person I will be talking about is Alfred um, Russel Wallace. Wallace was known for his advocacy regarding social reform and proper education for the underprivileged. He also simultaneously developed theories for evolution through natural selection. He almost scooped Duran's, but didn't have as much evidence. The next person I will be talking about is Mary Anning. Annie deducted that fossils provide a history of past life. Being a woman in her field of paleontology, she faced many challenges, but she persevered and made an astonishing discovery of the Ichthyosaurus. She discovered Plesiosaurus, but sadly, she was never recognized for her work while she was living. The next person I will be talking about is Charles Darwin. Charles is considered the father of evolution and developed the theory of natural selection. His most notable work to science was introduced in 1859, which is on the origin of species, which goes into detail regarding the theory of natural selection. He proposed the idea of adaptive traits leading to the greater survival and reproduction. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone have a great semester.